Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Keeping Fish Simple. So in this week's video, I'm going to explain what has happened with my guppies. Had a bit of issue with the strain as such that I was working on, and I'm going to explain what's happened, and I'm also going to explain some future plans with the whole fish room. There's a lot of things I'm planning to do. I've got some tanks over this way. I'll show you them later in the video, but I'm going to explain. Basically, I'm going to show you every tank that I've got at the moment and what I plan to do with it. So there's a lot of things to look forward to on the channel and in the video. It's going to be really interesting, and there's a lot of things I want to tell you guys, so make sure you stay around to the end to listen to everything. Alright, without any further ado, let's get started on the video. So basically what happened with my fish was, I bought these red tuxedo guppies, as you can see here. I bought them about 8 months ago, I think, and they were called a pure strain. So pure strain basically means when you have a guppy that basically it'll only give birth to this specific genome. That means that I was only expecting to breed these red tuxedo guppies, as you can see here, and I actually love this fish. They're a very beautiful one. And I mean, sometimes when you are pure breeding a fish, it will come out with some genetic mutations, which is really normal as well, especially with aquarium fish. But what happened was, so I bred them and I raised the fry up, and then as the fry started to develop color, I noticed that some of the fry actually weren't red tuxedos, and I'll show you these ones up here, but basically these fish are the ones that aren't red tuxedos, and I'm not quite sure what they are. They look a bit like a blue star endler or like a blue silverado endler, but I'm really not too sure, and I'm worried that these are actually a hybrid of an endlet and a guppy, which I definitely don't want in my aquarium. So that's been the issue. That's completely ruined this genetic pool of fish. And okay, so basically the plan is to make this aquarium down here a breeding for profit one. So I'm going to have lots of bristlenose plecos and the guppies that you can see here. I'm going to keep them and just give them another chance. I think I might just make this a massive like a pool of just different kind of guppies. But basically the plan is for that aquarium, so that's going to be breeding profit, that's going to be making me money and just paying for food and everything in the aquariums. And then this one up here, I've got the crebensis that I got a couple of weeks ago, and these are an awesome fish. I'm actually already in love with them. They show so much personality and they're so excellent for beginners. So keeping them, breeding them as well. But these guppies, I'm gonna give them a couple more weeks just to see how they color up. But if I don't like the colors, and I might as well just drop them. So I'm thinking of getting some blue star endlers maybe into there, or some tiger endlers, or maybe even some black bar endlers. They are all beautiful fish. I absolutely love those fish. They show so much character, and they're a lot more hardy than regular guppies. So I'm sure I won't have many problems with diseases, which I've had in the past with my guppies. That was a pain as well. I had that problem with these guys as well, but so maybe gonna do that, but I'll see how these guys color up before anything. I mean, these are really beautiful fish. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm really particular with my fish. So I'm gonna take you over to the other aquariums over there, and I'm gonna show you them and tell you about the future plans with them. Okay, so here are these two aquariums. I've had these aquariums for the past, I think, year and a bit. I've had this aquarium since I was 14, and so basically the plan is for this room, I've got all my cherry shrimp in this aquarium. I basically teared it down. I wasn't too happy with what was happening in it. I don't really like these aquariums too much. It's got an inbuilt filter up in here, as you can see, and I mean, like an inbuilt light, and there's not a lot of freedom that you can have with these aquariums. Just because of that, like, it limits the amount of light you want to put into them, and like the amount of filtration that you need. So I mean, this aquarium was a really beautiful aquarium, and I showed you guys heaps of this. This was basically since the start of my channel I've had this aquarium, and yeah, decided to tear it down, and I used most of the decorations for the other two aquariums I got from this aquarium. So basically the plan for this aquarium is I'm going to take all of these cherry shrimp, are going to go into here, which I'm going to do a little nano aquascape with another pure strain of endler, and this is going to be just like just going to let them go and just try and get some endlers just breeding by themselves and getting lots of fry in there, and just showing you all that, because I know you guys are in love with the guppy videos that I make. So I'm going to have this aquarium down here as like an aquascape. I'm going to make sure I record that. It's going to have a nice green carpet down the bottom. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. and this aquarium is gonna go. So I've actually got another 2-foot aquarium that fits perfectly on this stand, and it has no lid. And it's gonna have one of the tops that I've shown you guys in another video how to make, and some LED lights, and it's gonna look awesome. So this is gonna be pretty much an identical setup to the one that I have in the other room, and I'm sure you guys are all gonna love it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to showing you guys all these endlers, and I think that's the way I wanna go at the moment for the next couple of months, is just getting into the endlers. I mean, endlers are an absolutely beautiful fish. They are super hardy, and they look more natural to the guppies that are kind of getting a little bit crazy and exotic, but I really do like natural fish, and they are so small, and you can keep them in tiny aquariums, which I have. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to all the projects that I've got coming up. I'm gonna make sure I keep you guys informed and not jump any surprises onto you guys. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If there's something you want to ask me, just please leave it in the comment section below. I answer most of the comments that you guys leave. And if there's something any recommendations or things you want to see in these 2 aquariums coming up, please don't hesitate to let me know, because I'm definitely open to ideas. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.